Evening everyone. In our last video I touched on the RCDCs, adaptive RCDCs, and the big new functionality that got released in the latest hotfix that allowed them to be changing size and getting bigger depending on the attributes that are displayed. My solution that I showed you was a clean install, so there's nothing in the sync engine and the portal is just a standard install. I said my next video was going to be on custom memberships, and it will be. But what I thought I'd do first was just touch on backing up the databases. So with that being said, we'll start SQL Management Studio. It is version 17.3, but I have installed SQL 2016. And we're just going to take some backups of the sync engine server and the portal server. We'll then make some changes, and then we'll restore the databases to see those changes disappear. Okay, so we'll connect. And we'll see that we've got the FIM service database and the FIM synchronization service database. We've got a couple of other ones here just for the door control system, the learning system, the HR system, and then we've got the SharePoint ones down here as well. We're just going to worry about the FIM service and FIM synchronization service. So backing up the databases is really easy. Just right click, tasks, backup. Select the folder where you're going to back the database up to. I always like to tick the button just to verify. It doesn't seem to do any harm, and it just gives that confidence that it has been completed successfully. We'll then do the same for the service database. Brilliant. And that's how quick and easy it is to back up our databases. What we're going to do now is go into the sync engine, and we're going to create a Active Directory connector. We call it test1 because we're going to restore the databases. We don't need to worry about them too much. And again, if this was a production environment, we would be using proper accounts, but for this test, this video, we'll just use details that aren't that relevant, and we're just going to zoom through this just to get the connector created. So there we go, we've now got a connector created in our solution. So to restore the database, we need to load the services up. Forefront Identity Manager synchronization service, stop it. We'll get a message pop up in a second saying that it's been stopped. There we go. We'll go back to our SQL Server Management Studio. We're going to click on right click, tasks, restore database. There's our backup that was taken, it's found it automatically. We're going to click OK. Database successfully restored. Go back to our services, start it. So we're going to close the synchronization service, and we're going to open it up again. And we can see that the management agent, the connector that we created, is now gone. So that's how easy it is to restore now. Normally you wouldn't be getting rid of all the connectors, you'd be getting rid of some changes, but it's always nice to have that backup at the start, or if you make some changes to have that backup. So we're going to do the same thing in the portal now. This is actually a little bit more important. One of the things I learned recently was that if you create a new resource type and then you populate that resource type with objects, you can't actually delete it afterwards. So having that backup before you start introducing new resource types so you can roll it back is really important. The only other alternative is to go to a completely clean instance, which we don't really want to do. I'm just going to put a dot at the start so it goes to the top of the list. And put in test1. Click finish. Okay. Click finish. Okay, the system name doesn't like the dot in it, so keep that in the display name, which should hopefully still get it to the top for us. Click submit. It's now creating the resource. Okay, and there we go, we can see we've got a new resource at the top there. So again, we're going to stop the service database, go back to our SQL Server Management Studio, right click there, we're then going to click on Tasks, Restore Database. It's automatically selected the one we want to restore, click OK. It's now restoring that database. It's successfully restored it. Go back, start the service. Okay, so something is not happy here. Let's have a look and see what that is. Event viewer, Windows logs, application. So the SQL Service Broker must be enabled. Right, so we will do that now, if you bear with me. Quickly Google how to enable that. Okay, and we're going to go back into our SQL, we're going to get a query window. We're going to execute it. Command successfully completed. Go back to our service, start it. And then we go back to our website, we go refresh. We'll just go to a search menu, we're going to refresh the page. And we can see that that resource type has disappeared. And the best thing is, if you plan to be doing this frequently, so you might want to be testing, creating new data, and you don't want that data to be saved, because if you imagine that you're creating an account name, and when you do your testing, you want to test that the account name created is the same each time. And if it's got a unique number in, if you create your first test user, it will get created with account name 1, and the second one will get account name 2, so your test will fail. So being able to do this sort of backup and restore via PowerShell is quite a nice way of doing it, and we might touch on that in a future video. But for now, that's how you can back up and restore databases in using the SQL Management Studio. And obviously, when you restore the FIM service database, you just need to remember to enable the SQL Service Broker, and to do that, you just use the alter database FIM service set enable broker command. Right, thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully the quality's been a bit better for you this time, and you've liked a little preview of of me talking to you. Any feedback or comments, let me know. Thank you very much, and see you all next time.